Bundy. I'm a junior. I play point guard, shooting guard, kind of a combo guard position here at Iona. I transferred from Hutchinson Community College. I'm from Overland Park, Kansas, which is about 20 minutes south of Kansas City. In the beginning, I'd say I was about 6 years old, the first time I really picked up a basketball. And I'd say 7 years old is when I decided that was going to be my sport. So I played a lot of sports at a very young age. My dad made sure of it, that I would be in multiple sports, figuring out kind of like what I like, but most importantly, kind of teaching me the team aspect of things. I love basketball, and I've grown up around it my whole life. My grandfather actually played in the SEC and in the NBA, played for Vanderbilt and then the Atlanta Hawks, and what was once the New Jersey Nets before they were the Brooklyn Nets. One of my biggest inspirations for sure is my grandfather. Everybody in my family has always been all about Kernan Bundy in basketball. Just always rooting for me, always making sure that I have a positive outlook on things, because I'm always really tough on myself no matter what the outcome is. Definitely my mom. She's helped me through everything, been just that backbone. Anytime I need someone to talk to, she's always been there, and she's helped me through it. And I give a lot of thanks to my mom and my dad. I didn't make a lot of teams when I was growing up. Coach Chap, he was really the first ever coach to take me in under his wing, but he saw potential in me. And that was just really grateful for that, because I had never kind of felt that love from a coach yet, in that they see something and believe in something aside from like recreational things. Coach Marcus, he was my second real AAU coach, and it was like the first time I was on like a travel team and was able to travel with a team, experience what it means to be on the road with somebody. But them two for sure, and the unfortunate thing about them two is they passed away recently. It was like back to back that they passed away, and just I know what kind of impact they had on my life, and I feel like I didn't tell them enough. Willie Foster, we called him Buki though, taught me all of my fundamentals and really like would always push me every single day. And then Coach Victor Williams, who actually played at Oklahoma State in the early 2000s, he was heck of a player and a heck of a coach. I mean, he just pushed me every single day to be, again, the best possible version of myself I could be on the court. And then Brandon Burgett, he was just a mentor. I mean, during the COVID season, he came out all the way 40 minutes from his home to my home just to work me out in my driveway so I could get better at the game and improve my skill for the up-and-coming season. For the longest time at Hutch, I mean, I was being recruited as, I'd say, a Division II prospect. I was just kind of being mellowly recruited. I was very on the low end. Not a lot of people saw me. And the first coach to actually reach out to me and recognize my game that was Division I was Tobin Anderson, or Coach Anderson. And he just said he loved my game, loved what I brought to the table. He said he saw something in me from the get-go. But he just contacted me again, kind of nearing the end of May, and said like, hey Kernan, we want to have you out on a visit. We'd really like to have you on the team. And he gave me the opportunity to take that last scholarship spot, and I took it because all I had been praying for up to that point was a chance to play at this level and show myself and impose the will I bring to the game every time. One of the identity things that he looks in for a player is just winning things, like the little things, diving on the floor or going to get a ball that no one else was going for. He said he saw that in me, and I made those plays a lot of the time. And I correlate just that back to effort. Like, I just think he saw my effort and my want to win. And that's what I bring every day in any subject I'm trying to do, whether it's school, whether it's basketball, whether it's life. I'm gonna give him my all no matter what. And he recognized that in me, and I'm just continuing to do that up here. Basketball players kind of have their specific personalities, you know? I mean, everybody, like, you're just kind of a hooper. Like, you just kind of get each other. And that's who I was around mostly coming up here before really venturing into the city and experiencing that. I mean, I'd say, like, yeah, there was a little bit of differences. Like, never really heard of a deli before, but they have those out here. Like, we just call those, like, quick marts or something. And we don't even have, like, corner stores or anything out where I'm from. So just being out in the Northeast, it's been really great. I just love the activity. I like the noise as much as people say, like, they try to get away from it. I like it. I think it's fun. I'll say I've made a lot of great memories, And again, the teammates, the community I have met so far out here in Iona, it's just been great. Biggest difference I notice is in competition, teams are a lot smarter and they scout you a lot better. Like they understand your tendencies and kind of what you as an individual bring to the table, especially after that first couple games. Like people start scouting you, they start guarding you a different way. And it's just all about, I mean, what I come back to is the word change. I think change happens so much in life and some people deny it, but I accept it. I mean, I like the challenge. It's gonna bring a new version out of me every single time I step out on the court. We came out and we played a tough schedule, right from the jump. And that's what we wanted, and to test us, because it's gonna make us ready for games later down the road, and especially come February and March, be ready to play in those tournament games, have an impact, and hopefully get to the NCAA tournament. But as an individual, and like what keeps me going, it's just the fact, just very grateful for every day and just being able to wake up and understand that it's a new day. No matter what happened yesterday, I can always be better today. And that's what carries me every single day. My story in terms of basketball, I've been last picked every time. If you line up 10 guys, I guarantee you I'm the last one picked every time. I mean, I'm a scrawny white guy from Kansas. Like on paper, I'm nothing. So I've had to show up every single time I play the game, otherwise I'm not gonna get a chance. I'm not even gonna get I won't even get an ear. I won't even get an eye. So I have to make a difference. And that's started since I was a kid. Even in high school, I've been cut from multiple teams. I didn't play varsity until my junior year. Coach Pfeiffer, Ryan Pfeiffer, he molded me into like really understand the IQ part of my game, because I've always been talented. It's just a fact of like, I never understood that about myself, that I was the bottom of the barrel. And he showed me like, you gotta have that humility for yourself and understand you're maybe not gonna get that chance, but if you put the effort and put your talent with that effort, then you're gonna be able to get that chance no matter where you go. That's what my game is built off of, just effort, love for the people around me, like thinking about them during games, during days even, just reminding myself like these are the people I'm doing it for. And then faith, I'm very heavy in my faith I believe in Jesus Christ. And I feel like faith is something important to have no matter what you do in life. If you don't have something you believe in day to day, then life gets very mellow and pointless. And I just feel like there's no drive for living at that point. I'm very thankful and grateful to be out here. My identity within the team is just being a leader, both on and off the court, bringing a leadership type of energy. Like everybody knows in this locker room, when KB comes to play, he comes to play. Like he's not here to BS. He wants to get a win. He wants to win in practice. He wants to win in the game. He wants to win off the court in school. Like that's just my mantra, as you know. Trying to be a dog, a lion, just trying to impose my will every single time and have these guys follow, because we got a lot of talented guys, and when we're all going, it's very hard to stop. And we're here to get it going soon, so I'm very excited. If every day you keep picking the ball up and you keep going, you are going to eventually surpass somebody. I can name 10 kids off the top of my head that were better than me when I was younger and would probably have this spot at this school if they had kept going at what they did, but they didn't. I did every day. For 365 days, I picked the ball up and I kept going. There is not a lot of people that want to do what I do every time I step on the court, but there has to be somebody that does that, because it makes an impact on winning the game. It makes a difference. So diving for that ball, going to make that extra play, putting your body on the line. Yes, it may suck, you may be sore the next day, but you're not gonna be that sore. And the reap to reward is way plus on the reward side. I mean, there's glory in that identity. You don't have to be that guy that scores 25 a game. You just have to be that guy that makes winning happen.